Hello, everyone. In this review, I'm bringing you a comparison of the Daytona replicas from VS Factory and Clean Factory, covering both the Panda and Black ceramic models. I'll use this video to discuss them with you. Many viewers often ask me, for the Panda and Black ceramic Daytona, which factory's version is the best? Which one is the true top tier, the pinnacle of quality? And how can one differentiate them? Because many newcomers have never seen a watch from Clean Factory or VS Factory. So, they inquire about prices and find a huge range. Some are a few hundred, some over 1,000, 3,000, those are scams, or 3,000. Please do not trust them. The factories producing the Panda and Black ceramic Daytonas include VS Factory, Clean Factory, BT Factory, EW Factory, and there are also some very unreliable situations where sellers take watches from other factories, stick a Clean Factory sticker on them, and pass them off as clean. This is essentially a replica of a replica. There are far too many of these deceptive tactics, so many people don't know who to trust. Which factory is the truly legitimate one? Okay, today I'm going to show you and teach you how to differentiate them. First, let me show you this one. This is from VS Factory. Let's measure its dimensions. It has a case diameter of 38.9 millimeters, and this one is from Clean Factory. The Clean Factory version has a case diameter of 38.7 millimeters, so there's a very slight difference. Now let's check the thickness. The VS Factory watch has a thickness of 11.9 millimeters. The Clean Factory version is 12.2 millimeters thick. The VS Factory model has a slightly slimmer profile, it's a bit thinner. This one is the newer version, and there's also an older version. This one is from VS Factory. What's the difference between the new and old versions? Let's take a look. The new version features a metal retaining ring on the bezel, whereas the old version does not have this metal ring. Also, looking at the crown guards, you can see the new versions are longer and more slender. The old versions are a bit shorter. They're thicker, and also the bezel font. The old version's bezel font is like this. The new version is like this, and the old version is like that. The difference lies right there. The movement also has its differences. Okay, let's appreciate this watch. Also, for the VSF Daytona, it comes with 3 types of movements. One is the 4131 caliber. Here, this area is open worked or skeletonized. If it's the 4130 caliber, it looks like this, not open worked. If it's the 4801 caliber, it looks like this. The 4801 movement, look here. This area and this area are different. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly. Look, the 4801 movement. Equipping the watch with this movement makes it cheaper, but the movement is not stable. You must get one with the 4130 or 4131 movement for better stability. They're different. You can take a screenshot here if you buy one from somewhere else. And the movement is this type, or it's not one of the 2 better calibers shown above, then you've bought a watch from a low-tier factory. Okay, let's appreciate this. There are many factories on the market making this Panda and Black ceramic Daytona. Currently, the 2 factories that do it best are VS Factory and Clean Factory. With these 2 factories, it doesn't matter which one you buy. You won't have any issues, both are exceptionally well made. Okay, let's take a look. This is from VS Factory. The workmanship is superb. Look. Very finely detailed, the bracelet, every aspect. Take a look. Very exquisite. The case back and the gap between the and link in the case lugs ... See? And this includes the VS Factory one. This is from Clean Factory. Look. The workmanship from Clean Factory is also exceptionally well executed. Let's take a closer look. The Daytona, in the world of assembled watches, is considered a very high-end piece. Many people love the Daytona. However, many are unable to buy a genuine Clean Factory or genuine VS Factory watch. They end up buying fakes of Clean Factory, watches from BTF, or those with junk movements like the 7750 caliber Daytona. These two watches, look. Looking at them like this, it's very difficult to distinguish which one is better. It's very hard to tell them apart. So for these two watches, both have excellent workmanship. You can't go wrong buying either one. So what is the key difference between Clean Factory and VS Factory? Let me show you. This is from VS Factory. The engraving code on the VS Factory watch. Let me show you. The engraving code on the VSF watch is 3XU. Remember 3XU. At least for the current batch. For the VS Factory watch, it's center hand post. Let's take a look. Okay, let me show you the Clean Factory one. The engraving code on the Clean Factory watch is M5X. You can see it, M5X. Okay, let's compare this part. For Clean Factory's center hand post, let's make a comparison. The center hand post, its opening here will be more hollowed out and slightly larger. It means the hole will be a bit bigger. Let me show you the VS Factory one. For VSF, the hole isn't as large, you see. On the VSF, there's also a small component visible inside. The Clean Factory version doesn't have that, see? This can only be seen with a macro lens. With the naked eye, it's very difficult to spot. It's hard to see with the naked eye. The difference lies right there. Both of these watches are excellent choices. They are both worthy of purchase. But for those from BTF or other low-tier factories, you should avoid them. It's a really great watch. This is the Clean Factory version. The black ceramic Daytona from Clean Factory, the workmanship is also excellent. Take a look. Let me show you how this watch looks on the wrist. I think the Panda Daytona looks incredibly handsome. The triple sub-dial design. It looks much more high-end than a Submariner. Let me show it to you. It's really, really nice. The operating method for this watch ... This is. You must remember, for this watch, if it's the new version. The one with the metal bezel ring, the movement it uses is called the 4131 caliber. In a moment, I will open it up to show you the movement. The time setting method for this watch is very simple. Unscrew the crown. These three all use the same movement. The dandong for 130, the setting method is identical. Unscrew the crown. After unscrewing, you wind it by turning upwards. For a new watch, 30 to 40 winds is sufficient. After winding, pull it out one stop. Pull it out one stop to adjust the time. The hands move clockwise as you turn the crown clockwise, which is correct. For some 7,750 movements, turning clockwise makes the hands move backward, which is incorrect. After setting the time, just push it back in and screw it down. Then, for the top pusher, after unscrewing it, press it once, and the large central seconds hand will start moving. Okay, let me demonstrate for you. Let me wind it up and show you. Okay. Look. Ye pressed it. Press it once, and the large seconds hand starts. Press it again, and it stops. Pressing the bottom pusher resets it. The true running seconds hand is the one at the 6 o'clock position, which is always moving. Pressing this starts the chronograph timer. For example, if we're timing a run, to see how many seconds it takes to reach the finish line, you press this to start. Once you reach the finish line, you press it to stop, and there it is. Let's see. Wait a moment. You press it once, and it will start moving. Press it again, and it stops. I didn't press it properly. Pressing the bottom pusher resets it. Press it once, and it starts. Press again, and it stops. That's how this function works. When the central seconds hand completes a full circle, the minute counter here will advance 1 increment. When this one completes a full circle, the hour counter here will advance 1 increment. This is for timing. If we don't need it for daily use, we should not keep it running. Just screw the crown back down tightly. Clean Factories is the same. This one is from Clean Factory. It operates the same way. The movement is identical. Press it, and it will start moving. Press to stop. Press the bottom to reset. It's like that. Okay, now I will open the case back for you to see the movement. I'm afraid you might buy a version where the movement doesn't match this one. Let me unscrew it. Look! This is the 4131 caliber movement. For the 4131, this area here is open worked. You can take a screenshot. This is the 4131 movement. Okay, let me show you what the 4130 movement looks like. Okay. Let's take a look. This is the 4130 movement. The 4130 movement looks like this. See, it's the 4130. It's not largely open worked here. Okay, now let me show you the Clean Factory one.
我把这个贴片拿出来。
Let's take a look. This is from Clean Factory. Clean Factory. The movement it uses is identical to the VSF movement. It's the same movement. It's completely identical. Okay, that concludes this part of the review. We'll simply end our discussion here. If you enjoyed my video, please remember to follow and give it a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Both of these have loom. Okay, bye.